Happy Easter everyone, it's Nick the gardener, and I thought I'd do a March plot tour since it's such a nice day today and the honesty's just started to flower, which is a real nice colour. So there's a little snapdragon in here by the looks of it. I popped in 2 echinacea and 1 eryngium, which is the sea holly, and looks like it's been attacked by snails or slugs a little bit, but take that leaf off, it's a bit yellow. But yeah, hopefully it should survive. I've got some more spares at home, so I've decided to remove all these brassicas in here. The broccoli had a couple of little side shoots on, but I thought it's just best to get it out, and I'll pop some compost on here soon. The leeks in this next bed, I dug a few out, and I was thinking about digging the rest out and preparing the bed, but I thought I'd leave them in for a little bit longer because they might fatten up. Got some of these little ones here. There's quite a few little ones. These little ones I think were like seedlings what didn't germinate. And then, unless leeks can have little babies on the side of them growing, because when I was harvesting the big leeks, there's lots of these little ones stuck on the side, so I've just dobbed them back in. So we'll see if they turn out any good or not. My no dig potatoes, what I popped in here yesterday, you can see I've mounded the compost up, you know, almost a foot I'd say, really. I did pop a little bit more in here this morning when I first got down here, because we had a massive rainstorm yesterday and it would have compacted it down a little bit, and it will compact down more as we get more rain. Little stone there. And yeah, I just didn't want to risk damaging my shoots as they come through, so I just popped a bit more on there, about another 4 or 5 tubs. So they should be doing really well. I've labelled them up now as well, which I didn't do yesterday. And I just need to put another stake in here just to give it a bit more support, really. This brassica bed here now has been cleared, really, apart from this one purple sprouting broccoli, which after the wind what we had at the weekend, that storm, it blew the net like this, and the pigeons had a right feast on it. I've not got there's only sort of that bit there really, a couple of bits lower down, look. So that's a bit of a shame because I haven't got much purple sprouting broccoli this year. So that was probably my best one. Yeah, it's a little bit gutted, but yeah, so I'll probably harvest that. I know I can let the side shoots grow again and what have you, but I don't need the bed just yet, so I might as well just leave it on for now. So I've got some more purple sprouting broccoli in here. I'll just come under the net and have a little look. So this one's doing okay. We're going to have this one this weekend. Just harvest, trim it back a bit and let the side shoots grow again. That's all looking pretty good. My carrots in the bin. They're all germinating okay. I did leave the lid on, and one day when I came up here and took it off, they'd started to germinate and they'd all gone a bit leggy and stuff. With that rain last night, it's probably flattened a few of them, but at least I've got some coming. That's good. And if there's any gaps, I'll probably pop some more carrots in there soon. I've just planted the peas in here. Right, so I'm going to get some of these peas in. I've got 3 different types here. There is Knee Plus Ultra, King Tut, and a Snow Pea, which is Hendrick's Snow Pea. And I'll be putting the King Tut in the middle because they've got different coloured flowers than the other ones, so I can know which ones are which. So we'll go for the Knee Plus Ultra first, and I've just used one of these little ball planters just to dip some holes in, which is about the perfect size for these container-wise root cell things. So, oh dear, that's crumbled up a little bit. Make that hole a bit bigger. So I'm going to pop them in quite deep. And I'll be protecting these with a net. Like a little green long cloche net. The 3 different varieties. We've got the Knee Plus Ultra at this end, King Tut in the middle, because they're different colour flowers, so I won't get them all mixed up. And then the Hendrick Snow Pea here. I've removed the other Aguilan net and popped in the other onions. So there's almost 60 multi-sown onions in there, and they're Bedfordshire Champion Elsa Craig. And yeah, the net situation is sorted out, so I've replaced it with this net now. And the guy in this plot is planning on burning that soon. So yeah, if he burns my net, he's gonna have to pay 40 quid, because this one's twice as expensive as the other one. The volunteer potatoes, what are coming up in this bed, I've taken them out and I've popped them in a little fabric container. The broad beans down here, some of them have got some flowers on already, look. That one's got quite a few. There's a little bumblebee down there, ferreting around. But yeah, I won't be keeping all these broad beans in. Like the decent ones with flowers, I'll probably keep them, but I'll probably just snip the others off as like a green manure cover crop. So fortunately this net has not been damaged by any fire or anything. I'm pretty sure anyway, I've had a good look around. But the garlic under here seems to be doing pretty well. I'm very happy with it. It's all nice and green. There's a hole in that leaf there which could be allium leaf minor, but I won't really find out until I harvest them or until I see any weird growth on them. But yeah, it's a lovely day today, and I'll show you the potatoes. Well, actually there's some flowers on the strawberries in there, so I might have to take this net off soon so the pollinators can get in there. I could do with topping this up as well at some point. But yeah, volunteer potatoes have just gone into this container here for the time being. I think they were kestrel, so it'd be interesting to see what they are. Kestrel's got like little pink dashes on the skins and what have you. I did save some of the honesty seedlings what came out the corner where I planted the echinacea and the eryngium. I need to get into my worm farm soon, have a look at that. I haven't been in there for at least a month. Leaf mold's all doing okay, shrinking down. I've emptied one of these blue containers now into the other ones to fill them up a bit more, so we are consolidating down, and it's handy just to have it in these containers so I can move them all around and that. I started filling this compost bay now with new materials, and these are like some of the twigs and stuff. They're more like logs really from the compost, what I put on the no dig potatoes. I've not touched this compost yet in here, but this is what I'm going to be using to put on the rest of the beds, like the strawberry. I'll probably put some more out on the brassicas over there, and the leek bed and other bed in the corner. And obviously topping up these 2 beds just here once I've finished the crops in them. And this compost, what I used for the potatoes yesterday, there's still a bit in there, but as you can see there's lots of twigs and stuff, so it's a bit of a nightmare really to you know, I'll just put it all out and rake it out like I did with the potatoes, because it takes too long to sieve it. And also it rained last night, so it made it really claggy. So I've got lots of new growth on the raspberries. This beauty berry here is coming through. This is a Calicarpa bodinii profusion, and it has real beautiful purple berries on. and I only had like 1 or 2 berries last year, so hopefully out of the 2 beauty berries what I've got, I'll get a few more berries this year. They're not edible, but the birds will like them. So yeah, the raspberries look like we're doing okay in there. All the gooseberries are in leaf now, and red currants are starting to come into leaf. I'll have to net these at some point just to protect the berries from the birds. So I've got some flowers. The little breeze is looking quite nice. Got a little anemone down there. Forget-me-nots are coming out. Jacob's ladder in the pot, actually. I need to repot that somewhere. We've got primroses coming out, pulmonaria, forget-me-nots, daffodils, and a little hyacinth. So yes, a little bit of colour, looking all right. The asparagus, got some coming up already, look. Only little ones, and there's a big fat one in there coming up. I don't know if you can see it through the plastic there, but there's quite a fat one there, so I thought I'd protect that, because sometimes things like to nibble them before I get a chance to eat them. It was last weekend when they said it was going to be cold. I put a net over my plum tree, a fleece, sorry, because it was covered in all white flowers, all blossom. And I thought, if I don't protect it, the frost is going to get them. So I put a fleece over it, and it was mega windy, and it just ripped the fleece off of most of the flowers. So a bit gutted about that, but I've got a few on there still. So hopefully they'll survive and give me some fruit this year. The apple tree's just springing into life as well. Got some buds coming out at the end here, which is good. And it looks like I might get some cherries this year as well from a little cherry tree. And obviously the rhubarb down there going bonkers. So I will have to move that tree in a pot soon, actually. So yeah, it's just a quick look around the plot today. Everything's doing well. Pretty much on schedule now. Just need to come up tomorrow and top up the bays of compost, what I haven't already done. And yeah, just prepare for the rest of the seedlings, really. I suppose I better cover this purple sprouting broccoli back up. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Still got a couple of days left. Hopefully we still get a couple of days of nice weather. Yeah, so I'm just going to go home now and get some food. Probably come back up this afternoon, actually. Finish a few bits off. But yeah, pretty much on schedule. Yeah, just thank everyone for watching, liking, subscribing, and like I say, I hope everyone has a real good weekend, and yeah, I hope you get all your gardening jobs done. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.